September 10th, 2023. Las Vegas, Nevada. A security analyst sits alone inside a dark operations room at the MGM Grand. One monitor flashes red, then another. Slot machines across the casino floor suddenly freeze mid-spin. Nobody knows why yet. This is how it unfolded. At 2:11 a.m., employees inside several Las Vegas casinos begin reporting technical failures. Digital room keys stop responding. Reservation systems lag. ATMs disconnect from internal networks. At first, staff assume it is a routine outage. Casinos break constantly. Printers jam. Databases fail. Servers overheat, but this feels different. The failures spread too fast. Within minutes, IT teams across the strip notice identical alerts appearing on separate systems. File access denied. Administrative permissions changed. Remote sessions opening without authorization. Then the ransom notes arrive. Black screens. White text.
Says its loss of $100 million came from the September attack that affected several of its properties on the Strip.
The attackers demand payment in Bitcoin, roughly $30 million. The message warns against contacting law enforcement. It also claims the attackers already copied internal company data before encrypting the network. That changes everything. A normal ransomware attack locks files. This one threatens exposure. Customer records, internal financial documents, security blueprints, VIP guest information. Tens of millions of records, potentially connected to one of the most surveilled tourism corridors on Earth. Las Vegas runs on data. Every slot machine tracks player behavior. Every hotel monitors guest movement. Casinos measure how long people gamble, where they eat, what they buy, and how much they lose. Inside major resorts, surveillance teams watch thousands of cameras simultaneously from hidden control rooms above the casino floors. Now somebody is inside that system. Investigators later believe the intrusion started weeks earlier, possibly months. The attackers likely entered through a social engineering operation targeting a third-party contractor. One employee clicked a malicious link. That was enough. It usually is. Once inside, the attackers moved slowly. They mapped internal networks, escalated permissions, identified backup systems, studied administrator behavior. Security teams reviewing logs later discovered remote activity occurring mostly during overnight hours, blending into routine maintenance traffic. The group behind the attack was not improvising. Federal investigators eventually connected the operation to Scattered Spider, a loose network of mostly young, English-speaking hackers linked to phishing campaigns, SIM-swapping attacks, and corporate extortion. Some members were reportedly teenagers. Others operated through encrypted Discord groups and Telegram channels. Several had no formal computer science training at all. What they did have was patience. And one critical realization: modern corporations trust people more than machines. Instead of breaking encryption directly, the attackers impersonated employees. They called help desks, pretending to be locked-out workers. They reset credentials through internal support channels. In some cases, investigators found evidence of attackers researching employee LinkedIn profiles beforehand to sound convincing during calls. One support technician later described the voice as calm, casual. That technician reset the password. By sunrise, parts of the Las Vegas Strip are operating manually. Staff begin issuing physical room keys. Some digital payment systems fail entirely. Casino employees carry printed guest lists through hotel corridors because internal databases remain inaccessible. At several resorts, guests cannot charge food or access reservation details. Tourists continue gambling beneath flashing neon lights, while cybersecurity teams upstairs try to contain the breach floor by floor. It creates a strange image. One world collapsing invisibly above another. MGM Resorts eventually shuts down large sections of its internal systems to stop the spread. That decision causes even more disruption. Hotel websites fail. Mobile apps stop working. Electronic check-in systems crash. Thousands of employees suddenly lose access to scheduling tools and internal communications. For days, confusion spreads faster than official information. Customers post videos online showing broken slot machines and dark digital kiosks. Rumors explode across social media. Some users claim all casinos were hacked simultaneously. Others believe customer bank accounts were actively being drained in real time. Neither was fully true. But nobody outside the company really understood what was happening. That uncertainty became part of the attack itself. Cybersecurity experts later pointed out that ransomware operations increasingly rely on public panic. The encryption matters. The stolen data matters more. Companies fear lawsuits, regulatory scrutiny, shareholder damage, and reputational collapse. In industries built on trust and luxury, public embarrassment can cost more than operational downtime. Las Vegas may have been the perfect target. The city projects control, precision, excess. Casinos are designed to feel frictionless. Air conditioning never stops, lights never dim. Every interaction appears seamless. But behind that illusion sits an enormous network of aging infrastructure. Third-party vendors, employee accounts, payment processors, surveillance systems, and legacy software patched together over decades. A single weakness can touch everything. The attack also revealed another problem. Many corporations still separate physical security from cybersecurity. Casino guards protect cash cages and gaming floors. Digital security teams protect servers somewhere else entirely. But modern attacks blur those boundaries. A hacked employee account can unlock hotel rooms. A breached surveillance network can expose security patrol patterns. A compromised casino database can reveal the travel habits of wealthy guests, executives, politicians, or foreign officials. Data became architecture, and architecture became vulnerable. Federal agencies responded quickly. The FBI and CISA coordinated with private cybersecurity firms to analyze malware samples and track lateral movement across affected systems. Investigators traced parts of the infrastructure through foreign VPN services and temporary cloud servers. Some accounts were linked to earlier attacks against telecom companies and major retailers. But attribution inside cybercrime is rarely clean. Groups fracture constantly. Members cooperate temporarily, then disappear. Tools get reused, malware gets sold. One attacker may live in London, another in Florida. Another may never touch a keyboard directly at all. Meanwhile, the economics keep working. Ransomware became a multi-billion-dollar industry because it scales unusually well. A small group with laptops can disrupt hospitals, pipelines, ports, governments, or casinos thousands of miles away. Physical sabotage requires proximity. Cyber sabotage only requires access. And access is often surprisingly cheap. By late September, MGM gradually restores many affected services. Operations stabilize. Casinos reopen systems piece by piece. Public attention drifts elsewhere. Another news cycle arrives. Another crisis replaces it. But the attack quietly changed corporate security culture across the United States. Help desks adopted stricter verification policies. Companies reduced employee permissions. Cybersecurity insurance costs surged. Large hotel chains began running internal phishing simulations against their own staff. Because the next breach might look identical, and it probably will. The same tactics used in Las Vegas later appeared against healthcare providers, telecom firms, logistics companies, and government contractors. Social engineering remained effective. Human trust remained exploitable. The attackers kept adapting faster than most institutions could rebuild. Inside casinos on the Strip today, thousands of cameras still watch every movement. Security rooms still track suspicious behavior minute by minute. Digital systems still profile millions of visitors every year. But somewhere else, another person is probably studying those systems right now, waiting for someone to answer the phone.
Las Vegas police arrested a teenager in September 2025 for allegedly orchestrating a scattered spider ransomware attack on MGM Resorts in 2023.